Emily Wood joining us now on Six in the Mix as we continue to try and clear the shelters, not only across South Florida, but really across the country. Emily, thanks for being with us.
Well, thanks so much for having us.
This is a big time for us here at NBC, but also for you guys when it comes to what you're trying to do.
Absolutely. I don't know if you've seen the national reporting recently that shelters are full. More animals are coming in than during the height of the pandemic, and fewer animals are leaving, meaning that our animals are staying with us longer. So we really need the community to step up and take more animals home. Now's the time. Also, we are seeing an increase in adoptions here, which isn't true for every place, but you should get on that bandwagon.
Yeah, it's a bandwagon that I think everybody can get on. I was speaking with somebody yesterday. You mentioned adoptions, but what about fostering? Is that something that's critical here in South Florida, Broward County specifically?
Absolutely. So one thing that we're seeing is a lot of large dogs in the shelter. If you think in your head what a shelter enclosure looks like for a large dog, that's not how your dog lives at home. And it's really stressful for them. It's a safe place for them to be. It's better than being on the street. It's better than them being hurt somewhere else. But they'd much rather be in a home. So if you aren't the kind of person who can take on a large dog for a long period of time, having a dog out of the shelter temporarily gives us a really better impression of who they are as an individual than it does in our kind of artificial environment.
I feel weird or guilty even asking this, but I have to ask, are there any incentives as far as adopting right now during our Clear the Shelter campaign?
Well, there's no charge to adopt. That's a good one. That's a good incentive. Come on down, get a free friend. We also send you home with to-go stuff, but also you get a free first vet visit. If anything crops up in the first 30 days, you can always bring them back to be seen here by our vet. But you get a free vet visit with a veterinarian in the community to establish a relationship. And then you're just part of our network. You get to call our behavior professionals. You can chat with us, share pictures, hang out in our library, all of those things. You're part of us now.
Yeah, and you also get unconditional love because we know that animals give that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Emily, thank you so much for joining us here on Six in the Mix, and thank you when it comes to your efforts for clearing the shelters.
Thank you for having me.